How do you feel like you guys as an offense performed?
It definitely felt great to be back out there with the team. Be back out there with the guys, and just we had a lot of fun. And I think we did a great job as a team as a whole, playing together, playing fast, playing hard, playing through all 4 quarters.
You guys have been waiting all season to get you and George on the field at the same time. I mean, how much more fun did that make it?
A lot more fun, and it's been great seeing him being able to come back and get fully healthy and help this team win.
Now that you guys are both healthy, is it kind of a case of better late than never, and just how dynamic can you guys be here down the stretch?
Definitely. I mean, we knew, since the beginning of the season, it was going to be a 1-2 punch, but with him going down and then me going down after, it was kind of tough. But now that we have both of us back, it's just a great thing for this team, this offense.
Was it kind of a cool moment for the running back room? You, George, and Breezy all getting touchdowns in the same game?
Definitely. It was a great moment to see just all the guys in the room working together. Just one common goal. It just shows the depth of our running back room.
How much has George helped you in your time here at Boise State?
A whole lot. I mean, ever since I stepped foot on the campus, he's been one of those older guys that's tried to mentor me and help me out. And I remember my first few weeks here, he helped teach me pass protection, different things and stuff like that. And he said, if you ever need anything, just let me know. So he's just been great ever since I got here. It's great to have somebody like that in your room.
What kind of impact is he still having now in terms of even last weekend?
Just great. It's amazing. Showed through the adversity of injuries that he's still a great player, and he still can help his team win whenever we need him.
And it sounds like you guys were pretty supportive of one another. Like, you were hurt one time, he was hurt. Did you guys kind of just pump each other up during those times?
Yeah, for sure. Just motivating each other, man. I can't wait to get you back on the field, man. Just keep working, And I mean, this past week we were super excited because we finally both got to go out there. It's been a while since both of us got to play out there at the same time.
Are you full go now?
I'm getting better and better every day. But yeah, I was a little limited last game just wanted to take care of my body, don't put too much stress on it. But moving forward, there should be more reps for me going forward.
How did you come out of that game, and how much are you getting used to that knee brace?
Man, I'm trying, man. The knee brace, it protects me, but it kind of makes my leg a little stiff, so I couldn't really run the way I wanted to. But it's just getting used to it, running in it, making cuts in it, and over time I'll get more used to it.
Going back to you and George for a second, are you thunder and he's lightning, or is it vice versa? How do you guys complement each other?
I mean, I guess you could say thunder and lightning, but I think we both do great things in the run game. I think the fact that you can sub one guy out, sub another, and nothing changes, the run game is still just as great. I think that's what makes it awesome.
Do you have a favorite George story? Is there one that comes to mind at all?
Favorite George story? There's a lot. I'll probably say the first time I roomed with him, and he was farting hella, but okay. I was farting too, but it was just kind of funny to see him do that, because we weren't I didn't really know him like that yet.
You've given a lot of well-deserved praise to the offensive line this season. Friday out on the blue, potentially the final game for a lot of guys in that group. How meaningful is it to have been able to run behind those guys this year?
Means a lot. I mean, some of these guys like Cade or Garrett, especially getting blood, sweat, and tears to this program. So just to have guys up front like that who go hard every week, and obviously we can't do the things that we do without them, and it's just great having a group that plays together as a collective like that week in and week out.
One of the keys to beating Air Force is limiting their time of possession, keeping that offense off the field. I guess that would make your run game a little bit more in focus in terms of time of possession for you. Is that more of an emphasis this week?
Yeah, I think really what it comes down to is just execution and taking advantage of each drive we get because we don't know how many we will get.
Getting the help you guys needed, how does that in the conference? How's that kind of help rejuvenate you guys as you guys really can play for a conference championship this weekend?
I mean, yeah, like two weeks ago things looked a heck of a lot different for us, but one thing we say over here all the time is just stay in the fight, control what you can control, and that's all we've been doing is just working hard, focusing on the opponent we have next. But everybody's definitely way more motivated now because we know we're playing for something.
We obviously saw the post-game reaction, in Logan. You guys obviously played really well. From your perspective, what kind of bump did you get from that coaching transition and Spencer being more present?
I think just him taking care of guys in practice, and then I think the biggest thing for me is just the motivation factor. He brings a lot of energy every day, and he's consistent every day. You know what you're gonna get from him.
Knowing George the way you do the last couple of years, how tough have been the last few years for him with the injuries, and just does it say a lot about him that he just hasn't given up?
Yeah, it just shows his resilience and just able to push through. And he's had injury after injury, and even me having injury and being out for some amount of time. But it is a tough thing to battle injury. But it's motivated me to when I have my injury to go harder. But then just like I said, it just shows his character. It shows who he is as a person.
Spencer was telling us yesterday about you guys getting off the plane and seeing watching the score of the New Mexico Fresno State game. I mean, what was the reaction from the team when you guys got some good news like that?
Everybody was excited, to know that we're still playing for something.
I know a lot of it's just social media chatter, but there's a lot of people out there that expected you to jump into this transfer portal. You're seen on the sidelines laughing and joking, being a really strong part of this team, playing really well in Logan. How important is it for you to finish this season this way, for Boise State?
Super important. Excuse me, but I love everybody on this team. I love this staff. I'm not focused on none of the outside noise, none of that kind of stuff. I'm just focused on being here, present with this team, and finishing this season now strong and bringing back a Mountain West championship.
You and Taylor are pretty close. This season obviously hasn't gone the way he planned it, I'm sure. What have you seen out of him this year?
Pushing through a tough time like this. Things like this show people's true character, and he has great character. I've known that since the day I met him, and all he's done is just keep working and not let any of the outside noise and even things inside internally in this building get to him. But all he's done is just keep working.
Anything else?
Riley Smith kind of had some ups and downs this year, but the team has had a lot going on. What has he meant as an offensive captain to this group?
A lot, man. He's just a great guy. Like for him, he's a guy who's been in this program, senior. He's given blood, sweat, and tears to this program. Seen a lot of different things. So it's great having a guy like that who can be a leader and bring the team together. Not even just on offensively, but defensively too. It's great having a guy like that.